Good morning.
Good morning.
I think the last 3 or 4 weeks you've not been able to talk about Carlos Tevez. I wonder if you could tell us what the situation is now and what your views are on him, bearing in mind we're in Manchester and he's in Argentina.
He can play tomorrow.
How frustrated are you with the situation?
No, it's a joke. No, we can't continue to talk about Carlos. We have an important game. We start the Barclays Premier League. I think that our thought should be on the squad.
Sure. You said initially he was finished. You then said if he apologised, he might have a way back. Is there now no way back?
No, I don't think.
Do you expect to see him at Manchester City again? Do you think he will return?
I don't know because I know that he's in Argentina, but I don't know other things.
Well, let's ask you about the people that have returned. What state are your internationals in? I mean, Sergio Aguero didn't play for Argentina.
Yeah.
Does he have a problem?
No, we have a problem with some players that play 2 games in 4 days, and for example, Zaba and Aguero came back yesterday afternoon. I think that probably we'll have some player very tired for tomorrow. This is the problem after the international break, but we don't have a player with the injury. This is important.
It's a difficult week though. You've got 3 big games. You've got to work out how to juggle your squad as ever. No.
Yeah, but we have every game is a big game because now we start with Newcastle. Newcastle is a strong team. They didn't lose any game till now. And after we go to Naples, Liverpool, Arsenal, I think that every 3 days, sometimes 2 days, a big game.
Is the difficult thing that you had a momentum, then you have a break? Because the players almost seemed to feel unbeatable.
That's it. We can change this. Every international break we lose 15, 16 players. This is normal, but we have very good players for this.
You mentioned Newcastle. They, like you, haven't lost in the Premier League.
Yeah.
What's their secret been? Why have they surprised so many people?
Now I think that their confidence is 100%. They play very well. I watched the game in Stoke. They play fantastic football. They deserve to beat Stoke. In this moment, it's a strong team. They concede a few goals. I think that tomorrow will be a very tough game for us.
I know in the last couple of days, Nigel de Jong has been talking about having a chat with Ben Arthur after the game on Saturday. How pleased are you that situation might be?
This situation can happen in every game. It's important that Ben Arfa came back without problem. He can play because for me he's a good player. This is important now.
Apparently, Adam Johnson might be getting a new contract. I think we might jump the gun a little bit on that. But how pleased have you been with him, and how important is he for the long term?
Adam, I repeat, Adam is a good player for me. I think that he can improve a lot. And after, for the new contract, we have time to talk regarding this.
But you think he's a player that is still going to get a lot better?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I ask you about what Sepp Blatter said yesterday? In England, it's caused a lot of problems. People have asked him to resign. He's now said sorry.
I didn't hear this. I read it this morning, but.
But he said that racism isn't a problem in football. I mean,
No,
in Italy it's a problem.
No.
Like here, isn't it?
I think that there is a racism. I think.
But why?
But in the football, like in the other situation in the life, there is.
But in England, we've
But sometimes it's possible in the pitch, 2 players can say that I don't know what, but after finish there. But I think that the racism exists in the life, in the football, and everywhere.
But in England, we've got very angry about this, and yet in the rest of Europe, no one seems to have got angry about what Sepp Blatter has said. Why is that? Why?
I know, but I think that this is good because racism is bad things in the world.
Can I just finally ask you about Naples? I mean, we don't know it very well. There are lots of things said about safety, security for your supporters. How careful have they got to be next week?
No, I don't think this can happen, but like in the other city. But I don't think this. I play in Naples many times.
But for your fans, important just to be sensible.
Yeah, but I think they should pay attention, like always. I don't think that could happen something different. I don't think.
Roberto, Carlos is of course in Argentina, but are you aware of any conversations with yourself, the hierarchy here at the club, with his representatives? Any conversations?
No.
There's been no contact whatsoever. Has anyone?
But why we should continue to talk about Carlos?
It's a unique situation.
Yeah, but I think that it's not important this moment. We have this problem. We hope that we can resolve everything. But
The mood amongst the rest of the guys, everything is positive.
yeah. I think that this is important. The only important thing is this: that the squad is good, the players are positive in this moment, and it's important that we start Barclays Premier League tomorrow with a good result. This is.
How do you think you'll attack this game? The unbeaten records of the two sides. You still have great striking options without Tevez, obviously, with so many players that you have at your disposal now. How will you approach this one?
I think that it will be hard tomorrow. I have good memory last year against Newcastle at home. We had a big problem. We scored the second goal in the last 10 minutes with Adam. And tomorrow I think that will be the same. Because Newcastle, I think that from last year they improved a lot as a team. They defend very well and they have a good striker in front. I think that is a really good team. They have a good manager.
Roberto, were you surprised that Mika Richards was left out of the last England squad?
I think that Capello should choose in 13 players. I think that Mika could be his chance. It's important that he can continue to improve because Mika is a young player. I think from the last year he's improved a lot, like as a player, but I don't decide these things.
Do you think he deserves to be in there on his current form? Do you think he's playing well enough?
I don't know. I think that he's a good player, Mika. But for Mika, I think that we are the same situation that we have with Adam. I think that Mika can do more because he has everything. And after Capello decide.
Can I just ask as well, is Owen Hargreaves fit for tomorrow?
No.
What's the
No,
situation?
he's fit. He doesn't have a problem, but he's not ready to play tomorrow. I think that maybe next game or for Carling Cup.
Is that a concern that he's still not?
No. It's important that we have a time to wait him, but it's important that when he recover very well without problem, he can play all the games. Could be ready every games, but now he's not ready 100% because he played one game after the small problem. But now it's important that can work the training. But I think for Carling Cup.
It's not any specific.
No. When you return after 2 years and you restart to train, you have a problem in everywhere. Calf, knee, ankle. This is normal for every player.
Roberto, sorry. Nigel, it seemed last 2 years, he's been one of your most important players. But that doesn't seem to be the case now. Is that because of his fitness? Is that because of his form?
Nigel is an important player for me and for the squad. But Nigel had an injury and he was out for 2 months. He had a problem with his ankle for 2 months. After that he came back, the squad played very well and I can change the squad in this moment. But he played 3 or 4 games in the last month.
And he obviously has to sign this contract. There doesn't seem to be any resolution to that.
I don't think that we have a problem with the contract for Adam, for Nigel. We don't have this problem. Also because Nigel has this year plus another year. I think that we have time to talk regarding the contract.
You don't think that's affecting him at all?
No, I don't think.
Roberto, you spoke about Newcastle's strengths in terms of the start of the season, but have you been surprised about how good they've been?
No, because also last year Newcastle played very well. They lose a good striker, but they took this year Baba that score every game. I think that this year is a really good team. Also, if they lose a good player from the last year, but I think that the manager is a good manager.
Obviously, at the moment they're in the top four. Where do you see them sort of realistically aiming for this season in terms of the way they've been playing and so on?
I don't know. This is difficult. I think that, in my opinion, that Arsenal, Liverpool can come back in the top four. You know, when you start the season, I think that the first 10, 12, 15 games, maybe there could be something that stay on the top, and after maybe go back on the middle of the table. But I think that this moment Newcastle decided to stay there.